I'm Adrian, the cruise and travel guide. Join me on board Ovation of the Seas for a full and comprehensive ship tour. Ovation of the Seas is full of interesting artwork in unusual places. This moving sculpture is just one of many. We'll actually begin the tour by heading aft, all the way to the incredible 270. First up, we'll have a look at Cafe 270. This complimentary casual dining venue quickly became one of my favourites. It offers a selection of lighter meal options throughout the day, starting with breakfast and continuing on to lunch. There are hot items on offer like breakfast sandwiches and rolls, as well as fruit and yogurt. A bagel bar is available every morning. Barista-made coffee is also available here, and at times this venue is not as busy as the Royal Esplanade, which we'll see later. There are also cereals, milk, and complimentary filter-style coffee. Outside, we'll head into 270 via the main entrance. This incredible show lounge is so called because it offers a unique 270-degree field of view from the panoramic glass windows. Multi-purpose in concept, 270 plays a number of roles during a regular cruise, with hosted entertainment events, as well as cutting-edge shows with aerialists, dancing robotic screens, and lots more. During the day, this can also be a peaceful place to just lounge and soak in the views. There is, of course, a full-service bar available. With 2 levels, there are plenty of seating nooks, and the upper level is also where you'll find the library. Computers are available for use. You'll also find board games here. Across to the starboard side, the workshop is one of the multi-purpose spaces that can be used for lectures or even arts and crafts. Down to the lower level and exiting 270, we pass the next cruise desk, where you can book another Royal Caribbean voyage while on board, often with extra value included. The ubiquitous Park West Art Gallery is also on board Ovation of the Seas. Vintages is the wine bar, and this classic venue is beautifully designed, being both cozy and inviting. There is a range of tapas dishes available for purchase with, of course, an extensive wine list and other cocktails on offer. Outside, there are high-end shops within the luxurious foyer area called the Via. Opposite is Jamie's Italian, one of the specialty dining venues offered on board. It offers an Italian-inspired menu within a casual atmosphere. There is even an al fresco seating section available on the open promenade deck. Outside, the via merges into the Royal Esplanade. Here you can certainly appreciate the scale and size of the Quantum class ships. Ovation of the Seas is served by two main elevator banks, this one positioned aft and another located forward. The Royal Esplanade is an important hub on Ovation of the Seas, linking the ship fore and aft and quite literally becoming the centre of all activity on board. The classic shore excursions desk has been replaced with this lounge-like venue, complete with tablets that enable you to review and book shore tours in a comfortable setting. Across on Deck 5 is where you'll find Wonderland. Undeniably the most whimsical of Royal Caribbean specialty dining offering. You can learn more about the dining experience and see exactly what it's like by watching my Ovation of the Seas vlog. The furniture alone is a giveaway that this is no ordinary restaurant, but it certainly looks more enticing when properly set up for service. Outside and walking forward, we come across Izumi. Izumi is a staple in the Royal Caribbean specialty restaurant dining scene, offering Japanese specialties like sushi with a la carte pricing. I enjoyed how the venue is open to the Royal Esplanade. The Bionic Bar is a technical masterpiece. Debuting on board Quantum of the Seas, human bartenders are replaced with two robots. The machines can make almost any combination of cocktail, and in fact can make up to 2 drinks per minute. Orders are placed using touchscreen tablets. Help is on hand during the bar's open hours. Further forward, we find the Schooner Bar. This nautically themed bar venue is another staple in the Royal Caribbean fleet, with a distinct nod to maritime history. This lively venue is perfect for a laid-back and fun evening of drinks and live music. The entrance to Chop's Grill is found just off of the Schooner Bar. Chop's is my favourite of the Royal Caribbean specialty restaurants, offering an incredible menu with top quality steaks and sides. I highly recommend a visit to Chop's on your next Royal Caribbean cruise. Focus is the photo gallery. Long gone are the printed photos of yesterday. On board Ovation of the Seas, simply tap your SeaPass card at one of the stations and you can review and purchase your photos from your time on board. It's an easy process and saves the wasteful printing that other cruise lines still engage in to this day. Through the forward elevator bank, you'll find the upper level of the Royal Theatre. The doors were locked here, so we'll head down to deck 4, the lower theatre level. The space is large and there are good sight lines throughout. Steps to the lower seating sections prohibit those with accessibility requirements from sitting in a preferred section. This is the view from the upper level on deck 5. Back on deck 4, you'll find the Diamond Club located just behind the theatre entrance. It was closed on my chartered sailing, so I wasn't able to film inside. On deck 4, we'll start walking aft from the Royal Theatre, and the first thing you'll notice is the butterfly wall. There is a secret to get all of the butterflies to take off at once. Does anyone know what it is? Let me know in the comments. There are more shops in this area, including the Royal Caribbean merchandise store. The giant red curtains and armchair indicate you've reached the music hall. This venue was designed from the outset to be the perfect place to enjoy live music, but also offers a number of pool tables, making it a social space at all times. There's also another entrance to the Diamond Club through the music hall. There are so many seating areas in this space, both on the upper and lower levels. Apart from the music and dancing, trivia and other hosted events are also held here throughout a regular cruise. The music hall's lower level is where you'll find the bandstand and dance floor. Plus, there's a second bar here. We'll also find another entrance to the music hall a little later in the tour. Outside, you'll find the Amber and Oak pub, which we'll see in greater detail shortly. As well, there are additional shops including Swarovski. The pub is one of the most popular venues on board, both because of its central location and because of its charming design. The menu of craft beers doesn't hurt either. Of course, the bartenders are more than happy to shake up a cocktail, plus there are snacks and food available for purchase. Next door, you'll find Sorrento's Pizzeria, offering complimentary New York-style pizza from late morning until very late at night, around 3 AM from what I can fuzzily recall. This is where you'll find plenty of people after they spend hours on the dance floor. Cafe Promenade offers a selection of complimentary food items 24/7, with what's offered varying throughout the course of the day. Complimentary filter-style coffee and milk is available here at all times. Across the Royal Esplanade, La Patisserie offers barista-made coffee for purchase, as well as a slightly elevated range of baked items that are around $2 each. You'll also find more shops here, and this is where shopping events and sales will be hosted throughout your cruise. Boleros is a Latin club, serving mojitos and salsa dancing. This venue is yet another place for passengers to enjoy an evening on board. On the opposite side of Deck 4, you'll find the guest services desk. Here is where you'll come if you require any assistance with anything to do with your cruise. Down the spiral staircase, this is the entrance to the expansive casino. And when I say expansive, I mean it. This is a large casino. There are table games, of course, and a huge number and variety of slot machines. We're actually going to speed through this section. Here is where you can see that the casino even extends all the way into the lower level of the music hall. Speeding back through the casino, we'll head up to Deck 4 once again. It's time to check out the restaurants. Unlike the multi-level main dining rooms of other Royal Caribbean ships, Ovation of the Seas possesses 4 smaller restaurant spaces. This staircase connects all 4 dining rooms. Each restaurant has its own unique theme, decor, and design. When launched, the Quantum-class ships were all designed to operate with a new dining concept called dynamic dining. Each restaurant was supposed to offer its own unique menu, connected to the name and design of the space. The concept was relatively short-lived, and now, despite the difference in appearance, each restaurant offers the same nightly dinner menu. Still, it is enjoyable to have unique surrounds. Personally, I always liked the sound of dynamic dining, and I'm disappointed I didn't get to experience it. Let me know in the comments below if you had a chance to try it for yourself. it's time to head upstairs. We're going straight to deck 15, one of the uppermost levels on board Ovation of the Seas. This area is part of the running track, and we'll end up walking through an entire lap as we continue this lengthy tour. Looking down to the pools on deck 14, there is a dedicated kids zone with slides called Splashaway Bay, as well as a main outdoor pool. Back up to deck 15 and walking forward, we'll stop briefly to check out the incredible North Star. Continuing into the forward elevator bank, here you can see the indoor pool. This is a pool for all ages on board, plus there are a couple of large hot tubs. From inside, we find the entrance to the spa and salon. Upstairs to deck 16, we'll take a look at the well-equipped and spacious gym. There is a large range of cardio equipment on offer. Fantastic forward views help pass the time for those of you that enjoy a treadmill or elliptical machine. Free weights and weight machines are also available for use. The gym is open all day from early until late. Back down to the running track on deck 15, we'll continue forward and loop back towards aft. This is both the entrance to the North Star attraction and the very popular North Star Bar, where some people told me they were able to find a little liquid courage for their turn in the glass pod. From here you can see another view of the kids' water park, Splashaway Bay. Continuing aft along the walking circuit, we'll pass the SeaPlex on the left, and the misplaced front of a vehicle that will make a little more sense when we head inside soon. Right around the back of Deck 15 is where you'll find the entrance to the major attractions on board. These include iFly and the Flowrider. The Flowrider is complimentary during set open hours, but can only be used with crew supervision. The incredible iFly chamber towers over the aft decks and is where you can enjoy the feeling of free-falling without needing to jump out of a plane. iFly bookings can be made using your smartphone and the Royal Caribbean app once on board. This venue is where you'll be briefed and suited up before your flight. Outside, the rock climbing wall is an imposing structure and one that I happily avoid using. Mama and Baby, as they are known, are part of a 6.5-ton art installation designed to incite wonder for those that can see it from afar or near. We'll now head inside to the SeaPlex. This huge multi-purpose space is where a number of different activities are hosted throughout the cruise. My favourite was, without a doubt, the Dodgem cars. They're free, available on a first-come, first-served basis, and sessions are held throughout the cruise. It is so much fun. On the upper level, you'll find a number of arcade-style tabletop games. Tapping your SeaPass card will charge your onboard account and activate the machine. As well as Dodgem cars, there are also sessions for basketball, rollerblading, dance class, dodgeball, and more hosted throughout each cruise. The Xbox sensor will no doubt be popular with kids of all ages. There is no cost to use the ping pong tables. Down on the lower level of the SeaPlex, we'll head aft to the SeaPlex Doghouse. This complimentary dining venue offers classic hot dogs and a few extras. It's open from late morning until around 5 PM on most sailings. From the main entrance foyer, you can also access the well-equipped arcade. With skill testers and simulator games among others, the arcade is a popular zone. Games are paid for by tapping your SeaPass card against the reader. Outside, we'll take the stairs down one level to deck 14. From the starboard side aft elevator bank, you'll find the entrance to the Windjammer buffet and Coastal Kitchen, the suites-only restaurant. Coastal Kitchen offers breakfast, lunch and dinner for guests staying in a grand suite cabin or above. Guests in a junior suite can access the restaurant for dinner nightly, but reservations are required. The rotating menu in the restaurant combines Mediterranean flavors with the freshness of Californian-inspired dishes. The Windjammer Marketplace is the classic buffet. You're greeted with a hand wash station on each side of the main entrance. The expansive venue is broken up with various stations dedicated to different types of food and cuisines. Everything is on offer, from freshly prepared sandwiches and rolls to fresh make-it-yourself salads. Hot food offerings vary throughout the cruise and are usually dedicated to a particular cuisine, much like you find in the main dining rooms on board. Classic favorites are always on offer, including things like burgers and chips. There are also stations dedicated to gluten-free eating. Desserts are of course on offer and plentiful. The buffet operates as a self-service venue. Additional seating extends all the way aft on both sides of the ship. As well as a full-service bar, there is barista-made coffee and gelato, plus there are complimentary drink stations available that offer iced tea and juices, ice water, coffee, tea and milk throughout the day. There is an open-air aft seating area that is a fantastic spot to enjoy breakfast or lunch on a sea day. And speaking of breakfast, you'll find everything on offer from your classic bacon and sausages to eggs prepared to your liking, including poached, and there's even an omelette station. Plus, there's a huge variety of freshly baked treats such as donuts and croissants, and healthier items like fruit. Walking forward, we discover Fish and Chips. This is another casual dining venue, and yes, it's complimentary. Its poolside location makes it the perfect place to grab a snack or meal between dips in the pool. Fish or shrimp and chips, chicken fingers and chips, or a fish sandwich are joined by the paid option of lobster tail. Continuing forward, we'll make our way through to the indoor pool. The main pool bar is also located here. On the left is one of the towel stations. You can take as many towels as needed, but you have to scan your SeaPass card to do so. Unreturned towels will result in a charge to your onboard account. Continuing forward still, we reach what is arguably my favourite spot on board Ovation of the Seas. The Solarium is an adults-only area, requiring a minimum age of 16. Depending on the popularity of the space on any one particular cruise, seating can be hard to come by later in the day. A series of infinity-style cascading pools invite you to relax. As well as the pools, there are 4 enormous hot tubs located all the way forward. From the very front of the Solarium, you can also walk out onto a viewing wing on top of the bridge. The oddly named Sunshine Bar is most definitely indoors, but there's no doubting that the forward views are some of the best on the ship. We can't end the tour without visiting one final complimentary dining venue. The Solarium Bistro is essentially a miniature buffet. The venue is conveniently located just off the Solarium, with seating both inside and out. There's a smaller range of items on offer compared to the Windjammer, but I found the selection to be spot on for a quick or light lunch. You can also have breakfast here, and by night, the venue turns into another complimentary restaurant with set tables and an a la carte menu. I hope you enjoyed that ship tour. If you are looking to book a cruise, you can head to my website, thecruiseandtravelguide.com.au, whether that's on Royal Caribbean or any other cruise line. And please give me a follow on Facebook and Instagram at The Cruise and Travel Guide. Thanks for watching.